Well, all right, today we have the Valvoline Restore and Protect. If you're into automotive and have been on YouTube lately, then you've definitely seen this Valvoline Restore and Protect. Now this stuff apparently has a unique feature. It is a premium full synthetic motor oil, but if you look right here, up to 100% deposit removal with active clean technology. Now let's turn this thing around, and right away we can see exactly what's different with this stuff. Take a look at this before and after picture right here. We can see this piston before has typical carbon buildup, and look at that after. It looks minty fresh. It says it removes up to 100% of deposits with continuous use. Now, like I said in the beginning, this Valvoline Restore and Protect, it isn't brand spanking new, but it's relatively new on the market, and there have been plenty of people on YouTube saying some great things about this stuff, so I can't wait to start using this in my new to me 2005 Toyota 4Runner with the V8 and 236,000 miles. So what do you say we change this oil? Looking at the oil fill cap, I can see that we take 5W30. Let's go ahead and crack that. I loosen the cap so that when I'm draining out the old oil, the air can come in to replace the lost volume. Now this 4Runner does have a front skid plate I need to remove in order to access the oil filter. Okay, there we go. This thing. And just underneath that skid plate, we have our oil filter. As for the amount of oil in this 05 4Runner with the 4.7 liter V8, looking in my manual here, you can see this engine lubrication section. We go down to the 2UZ FE engine, and it says with filter, we have 6.2 liters or 6.5 quarts. And with my drain bucket ready to go, I can look for that oil drain plug. Well, I've got my 14mm socket here. Crack it loose, and now I can loosen it the rest of the way by hand. I'm gonna get my bucket over here. Okay, I can see the oil starting to come out, and there we go. With the oil completely drained and the drain plug back in, I can now remove the oil filter. See if it's loose enough to do it by hand. Well, it looks like it's pretty tight, so I'm gonna grab a tool. I just grabbed this oil filter wrench. Let's see if I can take it off with this. It just slides right over the oil filter. There we go. And you just turn it the way it needs to be turned, which is lefty-loosey. Make sure your drain bucket is properly placed, and using your hand the rest of the way, just spin it off. Now we can check the oil filter housing and make sure that everything looks good. There's no gasket left on the surface. And I'll be using the genuine Toyota replacement filter, same one I just took off. Take this little plastic cover off, and everything looks like it is pre-lubed and ready to go. Now I can take my new filter and install it. It's tight, and now I'll give it another quarter turn. Okay, at this point, I always like to recap and make sure that I'm not forgetting anything. We drained the oil and replaced the oil drain plug. I did clean that area off. We also removed and replaced the oil filter, made sure that the new one was tight, and cleaned that area. So now the only thing left to do is to refill the engine with our new Valvoline Restore and Protect 5W30. I've got the funnel in place, and I have my brand new 5-quart jug. Well, being that that was a 5-quart jug, I'm gonna add in the last 1.5 quarts here. We're all filled up and the cap is replaced, and looking under the vehicle, we have no leaks. And now to reset the oil life, since the oil's just been changed, in this 4Runner, I wanna make sure that I see my odometer, the actual miles on the vehicle, then simply turn the key off. And these vehicles have an actual reset button here. I'm gonna press and hold this reset button while I turn the key to the on position, not start it, but just to the on position. And now while holding the reset button, I'm gonna turn it to on. You'll see that maintenance light flash, then turn off. Now I'm gonna let go. Okay, now that everything is ready to go, we have all the new oil in, the new oil filter on, there's no leaks. I just reset this oil light. I'm gonna go ahead and give it a start. Well, the engine is purring like a kitten, nice and smooth. Everything seems a-okay. All right, well, I say let's take this filter that I just removed from my 4Runner and let's cut it open and see what's inside. I've never cut open a Toyota oil filter before. I can hear it cracking open. Here we go. Alrighty, wow. Lots of oil still in here. Let me go dump this out. Inside the can, definitely some chunks in there. Let's see if this grime right here is magnetic. I've got this pretty strong magnet here. Nope, it doesn't look like anything there is magnetic. None of it's wanting to stick to this magnet. This is a neodymium magnet. Very strong, and none of that is ferrous. So I can simply just wipe it right off. Doesn't even want to stick. So that's probably dirt from inside the engine. You know, this thing does have 236,000 miles on it. And that's what we're trying to clean out here. There is an actual coil spring in there. The barrel of it, you know, it's pretty normal feeling. Let's look at our anti-drain back valve. This looks like it's made of silicone, which is good. The center support is a metal tube. So that's always nice to see. This filter media seems to be very nicely spaced. A lot of pleats there. The glue job on the end there seems to be really nice on both ends. I'm liking this. Wow. Toyota genuine part, Toyota Denso. It says Denso right there. So Denso makes this oil filter, and I mean, this is really a nice filter. If you look closely in there, you can see the dirt that this filter is catching, which is really, really good. Well, I don't know about you guys, but I am pleasantly surprised by what I just found inside this Toyota oil filter. Well, first oil change on the 05 4Runner, check. Now I did look through the records that I got from the previous owner, and I was able to pinpoint an oil change that happened not too long ago. So I knew that this oil only had, man, if I remember correctly, like 2,000 miles on it maybe, but still it's my vehicle. I want to get all of the previous stuff out and put my stuff in. And so the first oil change is always very satisfying, and this one's a little more exciting because I'm using a brand new product, to me anyway. I know Restore and Protect by Valvoline has been out for a while. By the way, this is not sponsored, but it's the first time that I'm using it, and so it's exciting for me because I saw a few videos on YouTube, and one in particular where the guy actually went to Valvoline and talked to them, and they showed him examples of what this oil does. It basically gets in there and starts cleaning everything. All of the internals, the piston rings, all that stuff, starts cleaning it as if it were from the factory. So it cleans it really, really good. This sort of technology isn't new, but this one is new in the fact that not only does it clean, but it does it at a relatively slower pace. And so therefore, you're not going to overwhelm that oil filter. Now, that's also why I wanted to dig into this Toyota oil filter. I'm thankful that it was the exact same one that I just had installed. It was a factory oil filter. And so now I got to see inside of it and see what it's made of and see, you know, how good it looks, and it looks really good. What I'm gonna do is at about 2,500 miles, I'm gonna change the oil filter, and then I'll look inside that oil filter and just pop on a new one, and that way I'll know that my oil filter is not going to be overwhelmed. You know, because of the cleaning, this engine does have 236,000 miles, and there is some dirt in there. There is some grime, so I know that it's going to get to work and start cleaning. And just in the beginning, while I use this stuff and have it cleaning everything out, I want to make sure that I get a new filter on there probably every 2,000 to 2,500 miles. That's just me. You might not have to do that. I just don't want my filter to be overwhelmed. That'll be a really good test. 2,500 miles, I will take that filter off of there and we'll cut it open on camera to see exactly how much cleaning we are going to see. We just saw the dirt that was in the pleats of this. This is typical everyday oil. I think it was full synthetic, but it may have been a blend. But there was some dirt in there. And, you know, not a lot, but it was catching some dirt. So we will get to see a good, you know, side by side. I'll keep this filter around, and that way we can compare the two and see just how dirty the Restore and Protect Toyota oil filter gets. Well, if you like this video, make sure you check out the One Road channel. I have a lot of videos regarding this Toyota 4Runner, but also some of my other vehicles and different projects I've done on those. Anyways, there's lots of stuff there. Go check out the channel. And also don't forget to hit that thumbs up. And if you've watched this far and you're not a subscriber to the channel, hit that subscribe button. And also, if you want to be notified of my next upload, hit the little bell icon as well. For One Road, I'm Jimmy, and I will see you in the next one.